Place is starting to fill up, isn't it?
Yeah, the side we're on, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but the side we're on is full.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely full. And, I'm anticipating hearing the pep band down there. They look good. I'm sure they're going to sound good, too.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, too.
Yeah, the pep band, if they got competition for that, I'm sure they're at the top. It's like everything else.
All right, and now we welcome those people who are joining us on our YouTube feed. It took a little bit for the YouTube to get recognized and processed tonight. It was lagging a little bit behind, but the website has been live since the get-go, but now folks have joined us on YouTube. We welcome you here to Assembly Hall as Maddox Ritzel is being introduced, one of the 6 seniors tonight for Nashville High School here on senior night. Ritzel, of course, is the player that has scored well over 2,000 points, and he may in fact hit another record tonight if he can score five points in the game.
I believe this is the coach's son right here.
It is. That's Max Reeder. He wears number 2, and Coach Stote Reeder and his wife out there with Max. And, of course, Coach Reeder has another son coming up who is in 8th grade, who will be coming up and playing here at Nashville High School next year. So our cameraman Fisher Overstreet getting a nice shot of all the seniors there lined up along the end of the gymnasium here on senior night. Again, this is a mecca for high school basketball, that's for sure.
Yeah, appropriately named the Assembly Hall.
Mm-hmm. You know, years ago, before I had ever been in this building before, I always kind of wondered, why do they call it Assembly Hall? Because we always thought, well, there's only one Assembly Hall, and that's, in Champaign-Urbana.
Right.
And this is many years ago before I had ever been in this building before. But I always kind of wondered that. But then one day I came in here to a basketball game, and I looked around, and then I saw the crowd and saw the electricity, and I happened to be here for a Nashville-Pinckneyville game. And you know what it's like when it's Nashville-Pinckneyville here. And so then I thought, okay, yeah, I get it. Now I know why it's called the Assembly Hall.
Yeah, opponents that come in here, they just call it the Hornets' Nest.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Weber Trojans are entering the Hornets' Nest tonight.
Yeah.
Both teams will take the floor here momentarily. The JV contest was won by Nashville rather handily. Trojans will enter the game with a record tonight of 24-5 on the season, and the Nashville Hornets 28-2. And as Ron said earlier, they've won 22 games in a row. Nashville is ranked number 3 in the state in Class 2A, and Weber is ranked number 16 in the state in Class 1A. Weber was in the top 10 for a good part of the season in 1A, but dropped here recently after a loss to Riverton at the Riverton shootout.
We mentioned those 2 losses for Nashville and the 5 losses for Weber. We were talking about that. Is twice to Waltonville, is that right?
I believe twice to Waltonville. Right.
Once to Woodlawn, Carlisle, and Riverton.
And Riverton, right. They're dimming the lights here in the Assembly Hall as they're going to play a little video up on the screen. It's a new video board that they've added here at the Assembly Hall. Again, when it comes to winning, they know how to do it here at Nashville. I'm going to give you a statistic that's going to blow your mind.
All right.
I looked it up before we came because it blew my mind. I got to wondering before we came, I thought, I wonder how many years it's been since Nashville has had a losing season.
Right. So I was paying attention
and
when you did this.
And I looked it up, The last time Nashville had a losing season was 1986.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's 40 years ago.
Yeah.
40 years ago,
Yeah.
the last time Nashville had a losing season. There is no other basketball program anywhere in Southern Illinois that can say that.
No, not a school of any size.
No.
Not the Centralia
No.
Orphans, the
No.
winningest team in high school basketball.
No, not Centralia, not Mount Vernon, not anybody can say that they've gone the last 40 years without having a losing season, except for the Nashville Hornets. That says a lot. And during that time span, of course, they've won, oodles and gobs of regionals and sectionals and made state tournament appearances, and they've gotten
state championships,
state hardware. They've gotten a couple of first places and a couple of second place
lost
trophies.
a state championship game in triple overtime.
Right. And then the girls program here. They are the defending state champions.
Yep.
And they're making a bid to try to go back and repeat this year.
Right, rated number 1 right now.
So I'll go back to what I said earlier. When you look up the definition of winning in Webster's dictionary, you're going to see Nashville High School listed because they win at everything here. That's probably why there's some schools and some communities that don't like them, because they win so much. But they just expect to win, and they do in virtually every sport.
They're like
boys and girls.
They're like the Duke University of Southern Illinois basketball.
But we love coming here, and we love the people here. A special thanks to Sean Renth, who is the athletic director. He's been very helpful to getting us all situated here. Again, special thanks to Stote Reeder, the head coach, who came up and visited with us before the game. And I know he's thrilled to be here as the head coach. He's in his 4th year, and as I mentioned, he spent 17 years at Jerseyville. Even the AD at the junior high come up and talk to us. Yes, Jason, yeah, always love working with Jason at the junior high level. Nashville Hornets are on the floor. They are warming up, and again, they are 28-2 on the season. We mentioned all the state tournament trophies that they won here just recently. Of course, they won a state championship with Patrick Weathers. They also won a state tournament trophy with his dad, Brad Weathers. Wayne Hari also got a second-place trophy. And then if you go back to
Coach Weathers, Brad, he's in the building. Yeah, and then if you go back to, I think it was 1978, they won a state championship when Bob Bogle was the head coach. So they're how about Patrick Weathers? He coaches 1 year, wins a state championship, and moves on. Yeah, one and done. How's that? One and done. He's like, well, what else can I do? I can't top that. So, Weber Trojans have entered the Assembly Hall, and this has got to be a thrill for them, too. I was talking to Coach Jackson Helm before the game, and he told me this is actually the first time he's ever been in the building. Really? And he loves it. He says, wow, what an atmosphere. This is going to be fun tonight. Yeah. Because it is. It's a basketball mecca. You can hear the pep band to our right jamming out with Chicago 25 or 6-4 by Chicago and doing a good job of it. Yeah. We mentioned that this is Coach Reeder's 4th season at Nashville. He has a combined record of 89-38 in his first 3 years at Nashville. That's a winning percentage of 71%, which is not too bad. When he came up here and visited with us, he said, I only won 61 games those first 3 years. I'm a little worried about that. Yeah. Well, it's up to 89 now because he's got 28 wins this year, so he's 89-38 coming into tonight. And like I said, that's a winning percentage of 71%. That's pretty tough to beat. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more live from the Assembly Hall. It's Friday Night Hoops. It's the Weber Trojans and the Nashville Hornets on AreaSports.net.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall at Nashville High School. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera tonight. We have talked a lot already about how Nashville is good at everything they do. Well, let's add Pep Band to that list because this Pep Band is truly amazing. They are outstanding.
Yeah.
They are really, really good. Well, the Weber Trojans have had a great season. You know, we've done a lot of 1A basketball games this year. We've talked a lot about how elevated the 1A game is this year and how many good 1A teams there are, and particularly the Midland Trail Conference has really been something with the 3 W's and the success that they've had, Ron, with Weber and Woodlawn and Waltonville.
Right, all rated in the state since first week of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. All 3 of them have been since day one, you're right. And the Trojans are 24-5. I know that they have been looking forward to this game really all season long, and we have too. As soon as the schedule came out at the beginning of the year, we circled this on the calendar and we said we're going to be there on February 20th, and here we are. The one thing we didn't know, though, is we didn't know that we were going to have a 2,000-point score and a 3,000-point score on the court at the same time,
right,
for the first time in Illinois high school history. And so we're all going to be witnessing some history tonight with over 5,000 career points from 2 players on the court. As you see Mr. Ritzel right there on the camera, as Maddox Ritzel has gone over 2,000 points. And actually, if he comes up with 5 points tonight, he will break another record here at Nashville for most points in a single season. So he's just 5 points away from passing Tommy Pelchinski's season in 2008 when Tommy scored 701 points. So I would say Maddox is going to do that tonight.
Yeah, and won't happen tonight, but Nathaniel Marlowe's got a chance to end his career as the number 2 scorer all time in the state of Illinois.
He does.
Behind another Southern Illinoisan, Chico Vaughn of Tams, played for Egyptians.
Absolutely. As Nathaniel Marlowe has over 3,000 points for his career. He's number 4 on the all-time list, but he's very close to moving past number 3 and into the number 2 position, actually. And I think he's going to end up number 2 all time. I don't know that he's going to catch Chico unless they make it all the way to Champaign. But
yeah, that would be tough to do.
It would be really tough to do. But I think there's a real good chance that that he ends up number 2 all time. But one other thing about Maddox Ritzel real quick is that he is 39 points away from being the all-time leading scorer in Nashville history. Who do you guess is number 1 on that all-time list? Who would you say?
He's what now, at Nashville?
Yeah, at Nashville. Who do you think's number 1 all
time?
Well,
I think I was paying attention when we talked about this as well earlier, and I'm going to go with Lucas O'Rear.
You are right. You are right. Lucas O'Rear played, of course, for the Nashville Hornets from 2004 till 2007, then went on to a good college career at Northern Iowa. You officiated some games that Lucas O'Rear was in. I broadcast some games that Lucas O'Rear was in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, one was at Heron. 2005 maybe or something.
That was a sectional championship game. That was Nashville and Pinckneyville at Heron. And you and I did that game, although you were wearing stripes and I was wearing a broadcast headset.
Yeah,
but, I remember it well.
Back to all-time, Randy, for those that don't know, Chico Vaughn is also the all-time leading scorer at SIU Carbondale.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kent Williams.
Do you know
2.
who's in second place down there?
Yeah, Kent Williams.
Kent Williams.
Mount Vernon. Yep, Mount Vernon boy. Yep, you bet. Hey, we're going to take another short break. We'll be back to share some more information for you as we lead up to this big contest tonight, the Weber Trojans and the Nashville Hornets, live on AreaSports.net.
If you're looking for a great place to eat, you need to check out Bubba's 2, located in Nason, where they have some of the best pizza around, plus some delicious sandwiches, fish, shrimp, and a whole lot more. They have Extreme Bar Bingo every Tuesday, Last Queen Standing every Thursday, and Ladies Night on Wednesday. Don't forget their annual Cajun Fest coming up in April. You can watch a lot of our games on the big screen at Bubba's. That's Bubba's 2, located at 124 North 5th Street in Nason. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 2 and Sundays from noon till 10.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall at Nashville High School. Both teams just left the floor to go back to the locker room for some last-minute instructions before they come back out tonight. Visiting with Coach Stote Reeder of the Hornets before the game, he told us that he's going to change up his starting lineup a little bit tonight because it is senior night, Ron, so he's going to be starting all 5 seniors tonight.
All right, that's a nice gesture.
Yeah, which is a real nice gesture. He does have 6 seniors on the team. That 6th senior will get in the game early, and then he'll go back to what he normally goes.
I was going to say, if he starts all 6 of them, we're starting this game with a technical foul.
No, I don't think he's going to do that, but they're about to do the school song here. They've got the cheerleaders out on the floor, and the band's ready to tee it up. They're going to have the school song here, play the loyalty, and all the fans are going to get into it here at Assembly Hall in Nashville. This floor here at Nashville is relatively new.
Yeah.
They put in a new floor, was it last year or the year before? And it wasn't because they necessarily wanted to. They were actually forced to. They had
storm damage.
They had storm damage. They had water damage from a huge windstorm that came in here and created enough of an opening where enough water got in that really did some severe damage to the floor. They said it was really unrepairable, and so they just ripped it all out and put a whole new floor in, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, a lot of sectional tournaments hosted here by Nashville because they have such a nice facility.
Yeah, let's talk about this facility from a officials, from a referee standpoint, since you officiated some games here during your 32-year career, Ron. Yeah. You've got the wide sidelines here and the wide inlines here. Yeah. So from an official's point of view, you got a lot of space to work with, don't you?
Yeah, that's great, Randy, because what it allows you to do is just back up and get a much wider, bigger angle of what's taking place instead of standing right on top of it, you know.
Maybe you see more that way.
Yeah,
huh?
Exactly. You get a better look at things, you call a better ball game.
Yeah, I like it. See a few former coaches in the house tonight, too. Saw Brad Weathers walk by a little bit ago. Of course, he had a lot of success here at Nashville. And
right. Also, Carlisle, a lot of success at Carlisle.
He did. He had a lot of success there, too. I haven't seen Wayne Hari here yet, but he's probably here.
He's probably here somewhere.
There's a big crowd, so he could easily be here and we not spot him.
Yeah. Wayne's not started planting the crops yet, so he ought to be here.
Yeah, he ought to be. I'd say for the final regular season game of the year, he's probably going to take this one in, no doubt. All right. You want to mention who the officials are tonight?
Yeah, I know this group. Randy, they work together as a crew most of the time. We got Brent Garrison. He's from Woodlawn, currently living in Mount Vernon. Mm-hmm. Darren Greenwald is down there. He's from Wayne City.
Right.
And Jay Miller from Centralia.
Yeah, we've had several games where that crew has been on our game, so good to see some familiar faces out there tonight. I love the video board that they have put on the the far wall here in the Assembly Hall. It's been a nice addition. They got the 2 concession stands in here, and since they're inside the gym, you can go to the concession stand and still enjoy the game while you're standing in line waiting for food or drink. So it's just a great setup here at the Assembly Hall.
Yeah, this thing was well thought out when they built it, wasn't it?
It was, for sure. We'll take one more short break, be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play right after this.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Back here at Nashville for our national anthem. Great rendition of our national anthem tonight by the Nashville High School Pep Band. Well, they are outstanding. Weber Trojans are in the house at the Assembly Hall to take on the Nashville Hornets, and the Trojans are going to be down a couple of starters tonight. They've got 2 guys who are dealing with ankle injuries, and so Coach Jackson Helm has told us he's going to have to alter his lineup tonight. Wants to keep those guys rested up and ready to go for the regional on Monday night, as Weber will be hosting a opening round game on Monday night against Christar Rock in the regional. So they will be playing tonight without Waylon Jones and without Carter Bain.
Yeah, Waylon is dressed down there and was warming up with him, but he's not going to go.
Yeah. Number 11 is Grayson Lohman. He's a 5'10 senior. He's starting in one of their positions tonight. Dalby will still play and start as usual. Bryden Dalby, he's a 5'11 sophomore. Nathaniel Marlowe, there he is, number 31, the all-time leading scorer at Weber, and number 4 in the state of Illinois for a career. Jacob Marlowe, his younger brother, Where's number 10? 6'1" sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5 and getting a start tonight will be Brennan Tate, 5'11" senior. So again, it's Marlowe and Marlowe, Dalby, Tate, and Lohman tonight for the Weber Trojans, who are 24-5 on the season. As we get into the broadcast, we'll share with you how this game came about, because I'm probably sure a lot of you are wondering, how in the heck did this game get scheduled? So we'll share that with you in just a little bit. Starting lineup for the Nashville Hornets. It's senior night, so they're going to start all seniors tonight. And they're going to go with number 2, Max Reeder. That is the coach's son. He is a 6'1" senior. And number 3 is Blake Brooks. He's a 5'10" senior. Number 22 is Maddox Ritzel, a 6'4" senior, and he has over 2,000 points for his career. Number 23 is Tice Rainberg, and Rainberg is a 5'11" senior. And Gavin Berkner rounds out the starting 5. He wears number 25 tonight. He's a 6'2" senior. So they're going to go with Reeder, Brooks, Ritzel, Rainberg, and Berkner. And size-wise, Nashville comes in at 5'10", 6'1", 5'11", 6'2", and 6'4". Trojans tonight will come in at 5'10", 5'11", 5'11", 6'1", and 6'2". Nashville has won 22 games in a row. They are 28-2 on the season. Depending upon which ranking service you look at, they're number 3 in the state or number 4 in the state in Class 2A. Weber is number 16 in the state in Class 1A, but has been top 10 much of the season. Ritzel will jump in the center circle for Nashville against Jacob Marlowe. And we're ready to get Friday Night Hoops underway.
I got video board, Randy. I had the logos for both teams and their season records up there.
I love it. They do a great job with it here. It's a nice addition to the Assembly Hall. Tip is controlled by the Trojans. Nathaniel's got it.
Rainberg gets the assignment on Nathaniel Marlowe.
Here's Dalby open for 3, in and out. It's a good-looking shot, but it came off, and Ritzel gets the rebound and goes back the other way with it. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera tonight. Glad to have him with us, because that
they got Nathaniel guarding Ritzel.
They do right now, at least. We'll see if that stays that way. Yeah.
Well, he's going to stay out of foul trouble if he's going to do that.
Yeah, number 2,000 against number 3,000. Here's a pass out to the perimeter. Now a shot's going to be put up by Reeder, and it's good. Max Reeder gets the 3 ball. That's the coach's son. He's a senior, and then he's got another son that's an 8th grader who's going to be coming in here next year. So kind of a package deal when they hired Stowe Reeder as a coach. Brought a couple players with him. Not bad, huh? Here's Nathaniel with the turnaround. Got it. Nathaniel Marlowe.
That was a tough shot right there with a hand in his face.
Real tough shot. Makes it 3-2 as Nashville comes back the other way.
I'm really surprised that he's guarding Ritzel, because he needs to stay out of foul trouble.
Well, I would say until he gets a foul, he's going to keep doing that. We'll see how it rolls. Brooks has it. Gets it out to Reeder. He's open again. That's off the back iron this time, and there's a rebound grab by Dalby. Pass out to Jacob Marlowe. Jacob takes it in the lane. Now gives it off to Dalby. Nashville with their sticky man-to-man defense that they're well known for.
Yeah.
Coach Reeder likes to preach defense.
They're probably only giving up like in the 30s or 40s per game.
Yeah. We asked him before the game when they played, back when they lost that game against Carterville this year. I said to Coach, were you missing anybody that night when you lost to Carterville?
Yeah.
He says, we were just missing our defense.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great answer. Inside, the shot is missed, but a foul is going to be called, and that's going to be out of bounds to Weber. And they're going to give that foul on Ritzel, yes. So out of bounds to the Trojans. Tate gets it in out to Dalby. Yeah, this is a big situation for both Tate and Lohman.
No kidding. I thought about that.
Here's three-pointer by Marlowe, no good. Ritzel with the rebound. And he brings it up. And that's going to be a foul, I think.
Yep,
on Marlowe. Yep.
So both of your big-time scorers have the first 2 personal fouls in this game.
Yes, they do. And into the ball game is another senior for Nashville. That's number 12, Gage Lanham. He's a 5'11 senior. Here's the shot up and in by Ritzel.
That was a set play.
So that gives him 2 points, which means he needs 3 more to set the record for most points in a season by a Nashville Hornet. Oh, nice tough shot by Marlowe.
That was a tough shot.
I mean, defender was all over him that time.
Got hanging on him. He still got it down.
Made contact and still forced it up. So it's Nashville 5 and Nathaniel Marlowe 4. Out of bounds, going to stay with Nashville. Yeah, Tommy Pelchinski, who played for Nashville in 2008, holds the single season scoring record here at Nashville with 701 points. And Ritzel is just 3 points away now from breaking that. 5-4 our score, as you see the clock in the lower right-hand corner here. 5:09 to play. Nashville did win the JV contest tonight here. Here's a lob to Ritzel. He catches it underneath, goes up, hit the rim, and he's tied up by Tate. Good defense by Tate to reach in there and tie him up.
Yeah, it was, because he's going to put that ball back up.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When you look at the size of the Nashville Hornets, they're not really overly big, and the tallest player on the floor for them is Ritzel at 6'4". Here's a bounce pass inside, and it's going to be a foul as Gannon Turner.
Somebody lost their man there.
Right. Turner's one of their usual starters. He's a junior, and he's in the game now. And he'll be at the free throw line to shoot a pair.
The foul's on Grayson Lohman, his first.
Well, with 2 starters already out of the lineup tonight for Weber, the bench has gotten really thin. So Weber cannot afford to have anybody in foul trouble tonight because they're already playing with much fewer players than they normally do, as the free throw is up and in. Got 1 out of 2. 6-4 our score. Trojans with the basketball. Dalby has it out front. Now to Jacob Marlowe. Ritzel's now guarding Jacob.
Yeah.
Nathaniel is guarded by Linke, who's in the game now. That's Cassidy Linke, a 6-foot junior. Shot from the corner is good by Dalby.
Nice shot.
Was that a 3-ball? It was a 3-ball. Yes, it was. And that gives Weber the lead. Write it down. Weber leads Nashville 7-6 with 4:29 to go here in the first quarter.
First 3 Dalby took looked good.
Yeah, that's
went
a steal.
In and out, but that one was nothing but net.
Trojans with the steal. Here's Nathaniel with it. Stutter step. Puts up the shot. Off the iron. Rebound Nashville. Clear out to Reeder. Reeder gets a pass all the way down quickly to Turner. Back out it comes to Ritzel for 3. Yep. No, that wasn't Ritzel. I'm sorry. That was Linke. Linke hits the 3-ball. Looked a little bit like Ritzel on a shot, but it was Linke. Yeah, Linke can put it up out there too, for sure. They got a lot of weapons on this team. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you look at Weber, you obviously know that Nathaniel Marlowe is the go-to guy and scores the most points, but Trojans have other weapons too. Of course, one of those guys, Waylon Jones, is on the bench tonight with a sprained ankle, but this Nashville Hornet team has been that way all year too. He's got a lot of weapons, Coach Reeder does. It's not just Ritzel. Although, that looked pretty good.
That was all Ritzel.
And that 3-ball puts him number 1 all-time in a season for Nashville.
3 threes, all by different players already for the Nashville Hornets.
12-7. It's a 6-0 run now for Nashville as Weber led it 7-6. And Nashville scored the last 6 points. Here's Lohman inside. Got it off the glass. Good move by Lohman. He was giving up some size when he drove in that time, but he found a way to get it down. 12-9. Hornets back the other way. Here's Ritzel with it. Over to Linke.
Got Nathaniel still on him.
Ritzel with it now. Goes to the right wing. Back out to the top. Now Ritzel again. It's going to take Nathaniel. Gets by him and scores. He's got a quick first step.
Yeah.
He's kind of sneaky quick.
He's got 7 points already.
Yes, he does.
He's already got the 5.
Yes, he does. Maddox Ritzel. And that's Nathaniel Marlowe.
He's got 6.
He got 6, right. We have a shootout between the two of them tonight, aren't we?
We're looking at history here.
Over 5,000 career points on the floor combined with those two. It's amazing. Here's Ritzel for 3. That's off the front iron. Rebound Lohman. The Trojans bring it up. Marlowe has it. Guarded by Linke.
You know, this is going to help Weber in the postseason with Tate getting some playing time, meaningful playing time out there.
Sure. Marlowe from the corner knocks down the 3 ball.
He's got 9.
He's on tonight. It's tied up at 14. And I'm telling you, if Nathaniel continues to stay on like he is, Weber can hang. Nashville's awfully tough to beat at home, though.
He put 51 on Edwards County.
Yeah. Nice quick drop step that time by Maddox Ritzel. He's a player. 16-14. He's got 9.
Nice move by Dalby.
Dalby ties it back up again at 16. Boy, got us a old-fashioned barn burner here in the first quarter. Right wing, it's Turner. Boy, he knocks down the 3 ball. Like I said, they've got a lot of weapons on this Hornets team.
Yeah.
As good as Maddox.
I think if you're Weber coming into this game with 2 guys starters down with injuries, you got to hope Nashville doesn't shoot the ball well.
Right. Marlowe all the way to the glass and scores. Nobody stopped him.
11 points already for Marlowe.
And Coach calls timeout.
He's not happy with their defense right now.
No.
They're playing that Carterville defense. He doesn't like it.
Exactly. He's going to talk about it. Coach Reeder calls timeout. We'll take one as well and be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard and Fisher Overstreet. We've already had history made here tonight as Maddox Ritzel's broken the record for most points in a season by Nashville as he just adds to that total.
Him and Nathaniel both have 11.
Yeah, they're having a shootout.
Shootout, yeah. They got their own little personal shootout going on there.
And both have 11 points. Here's a shot out front. There you go. It's a 2-ball this time.
He broke their tie. He got 14.
It's like a game of horse between these two, I'll tell you.
I tell you what, he may get 51 tonight.
They both might get 51 tonight. What are you talking about? I mean, come on. Seriously, if Ritzel gets 39 tonight, he'll break Lucas O'Rear's all-time career scoring
He could do it. He's already got 11 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he could do it.
I mean, do the math. That'd be 44.
Right. Yeah, he needed 39 coming into tonight, and it's reachable. It's reachable for sure. Here's a shot by Kalinke. It's good. Man, oh, man. Raining threes.
That's
just before the horn.
Dagger.
Just before the horn, Nashville goes up 24-20. What a first quarter this has been. We'll be back with second quarter action from the Assembly Hall in a moment.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Ritzel has 11.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall. Marlowe has 13 points and Ritzel has 11. As we had quite a first quarter there, a lot of offense by both teams. High scoring first quarter, Ron.
Yeah, you say that Nathaniel has how many?
Nathaniel's got 13.
13.
Yep. And Weber has the ball first to start the second quarter play. Here's Jacob Marlowe from the corner. He crams a three-point. Both teams shooting the lights out tonight here at the Assembly Hall.
Yeah, I must have gave Nathaniel a 3 on one that was a 2.
Yeah, his foot was on the line on the shot that looked like a 3. Yeah. Here's a 3 ball. That's good by Palmer Rankin. Rankin comes off the bench. He's a junior. And he knocks it down. That's the 9th player that's been played by Stote Reeder here tonight. On the other end, there's a shot by Dalby that's no good.
That looked good.
It did from here. Hornets get it ahead. Down underneath, pump fake, shot up and in by Brenton Boltman. We remember seeing Boltman playing at junior high here a couple of years ago.
I believe he had an older brother that did pretty well here.
Oh, he did. Absolutely, he did, for sure.
Played at McKendree, I think.
Yeah. Brenton Boltman is a sophomore. So, yeah, Coach Reeder is really going deep on his bench in this game. So both teams, both coaches, allowing players to get some meaningful minutes.
That's a
as we get ready to go to the postseason. Yep, that's going to be 3 free throws here for Nathaniel Marlowe. 29-23, Nashville leads it here. Second quarter action, 6:49 to play, as you see on the clock in that lower right-hand corner for you.
That was on Rankin.
A lot of you have said that you enjoyed the fact that we've added that feature, and we're glad to be able to do that. There's some gyms you can't do it in, but this is one that it works out. First free throw's good.
Yeah, it's the first free throws attempted by Weber Township.
Got the second one. 15 points now for Nathaniel Marlowe. Averages right around 30-31 per game. Got all 3 of them.
Got all 3 of them.
29-26. Back the other way. Here's Ritzel elevating for the shot. He missed it. That's a rebound by Weber as Marlowe comes away with it. And brings it up to Nathaniel Marlowe. Gets it over to Dalby. Dalby gets it to Lohman. Lohman had a bucket earlier in this game. That was a big shot for Weber.
Yeah, Lohman and Tate getting valuable minutes here tonight.
For sure.
May help him down the road in the postseason.
Might need him down the road in the postseason for sure. In critical time when somebody gets in foul trouble or injuries or whatever. Dalby from the elbow. That's short. Offensive rebound by Lohman. Back out to Nathaniel. Pump fakes. Goes inside to his brother. Jacob scores in the lane. Beautiful pass and give Nathaniel the assist on the play.
Jacob scoreless in that first quarter, has 5 here in the second.
Ritzel takes it hard to the glass, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Brennan Tate.
Yeah. As impressed as we all are with the outside shooting of Maddox Ritzel, you have to really appreciate his explosiveness to the basket. I think that's one of the assets that he has that maybe is undervalued or overlooked.
He's an athlete.
He's truly an athlete. I mean, look at the legs on the guy. He definitely hits the weight room.
Both teams, like you said earlier, Randy, are just shooting the ball well.
And that's what we kind of hope to see.
Yeah, it makes for a great game.
We were hoping to see a lot of offense tonight, and so far it's lived up to that for sure.
When the ball goes in the basket, you don't have all them fouls on the rebounds.
Right. 31-28. Nashville back up by 3. Weber did lead briefly at 7-6, but they have stayed close throughout.
Yeah, they could tie it up with a 3 on this possession.
Yeah, we've been tied a time or 2 here. Tate's got it. Over to Jacob, 16-footer, got it.
Boom.
Nothing but net for Jacob Marlowe.
7-point quarter after not scoring in the first.
Jacob's playing with a lot more confidence these days. I've really noticed it. He's kind of turned the corner, I think. Here's a drive down the lane. That's off the mark, no good by Brooks. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul. Might be on Tate.
Yeah, I think it's Tate. Nope. Nathaniel Marlowe.
Oh, really? Okay, that's 2 fouls on Marlowe.
Yeah.
That looms large.
It does.
He's going to have to watch it here.
I mean, there's 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Right, he's going to have to watch it here. Here is the inbound as they get the ball to Turner. Now it comes to Reeder. Back out to Ritzel. That's a steal.
Big
Steal by Tate. Tate's going to take it down ahead of Ritzel. I think he was worried about getting that ball blocked. He put up it a little too strong. And Nashville gets the rebound. Here's a drive baseline, shot up and in by Turner. And a foul is going to be called. Well, it was a good steal by Tate, but he could hear those footsteps and see the shadow of Maddox Ritzel behind him, and I think he thought that one was going to get swatted away.
Second foul on Lohman.
And the free throw is up and in by Turner as he completes the three-point play. 34-30, Hornets lead it.
Turner has 7 points.
And that's going to be a foul on Rainberg. That's his first. Trojans basketball. Nathaniel has it. Rainberg is really guarding him closely there. Nathaniel elevates off the back iron. Rebound Jacob Marlowe. Back out to Dalby. Dalby gets it out to Tate. Tate over to Lohman. Nashville staying in that man-to-man. Here's a drive by Lohman. Stops, puts up the shot off the backboard, and just a little too hard. I like that hesitation dribble he had, though.
He's playing with confidence.
He is. Shot from the wing is no good by Turner. Gets his own rebound, though. Back out to Ritzel. Now out to the top they come to Brooks. Brooks now to Turner. Back out now to Reeder. They'll reset the offense with under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Nashville led it by 4 at the end of the first quarter, and they lead by 4 again right now. Here's the lean-in on the turnaround. No good by Ritzel. There's an offensive rebound. That was big by Brooks, and Nashville resets it. Looking inside, they go to Ritzel. He gets around Marlowe and scores. Wasn't a lot that Nathaniel could do that time because he couldn't pick up his third foul.
Right.
He had to be really, really careful. They're probably going to have to change the defense up here against Ritzel.
15 points for Ritzel.
Timeout on the court. Charge to Weber. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall. Weber has the basketball after the timeout. Nathaniel Marlowe takes it to the glass. That one rolls off just a little too hard. Here's a breakaway for Nashville at the other end. The layup is good by Gannon Turner.
Turner's having a game.
He is.
He's got 9 points.
Here's a pass inside the Lohman. It ricochets around and picked up by Nashville on the turnover. They get it down low, almost lose it. Now Ritzel's got it. Puts up the underhanded shot and scores. Maddox Ritzel. Good ball movement that time by Nashville.
Well, Weber's going to need another timeout here pretty soon if they don't stop the bleeding.
Ritzel's got 17 points. Nathaniel Marlowe has 16. Both those players have an outstanding game so far.
Mini 6-0 run here by the Hornets.
Yes, it has been. Here's a skip pass over to Dalby. Boy, that almost went too far. Now to Tate. Tate will get it over to Lohman. They're looking inside. They want to post up Nathaniel. They do. He turns around, puts it up, and it's a jump ball called. Weber fans wanted a foul, but it is a jump ball instead. And
Coach Reeder thought there was a little bunny hop there.
And possession arrow is going to give it to Nashville, length of the floor. 2:21 to play here in the first half. A lot of action. Glad that we can bring it to you live on AreaSports.net. It's the last regular season game of the year for both teams, as both teams will enter regional play next week. And the pathway to Champaign is set up nicely for Nashville, as that shot's missed by Ritzel in Class 2A, as Nashville actually hosts a sectional this year, Ron, right here at the Assembly Hall. They get to host a sectional.
Yeah, that's the place to do it.
They'll play in the regional at Pinckneyville. Here's Marlowe with a three. That's no good. Rebound Tate out to Dalby.
Now to Lohman as they hold on to the possession. Here's Marlowe again, turning, puts up the shot, and rolls off, but he got fouled, and Nathaniel will go to the line for the Trojans.
They triple teamed him that time.
Yeah, they're bringing more bodies at him now, making it much, much harder for him to pivot and turn.
Fouls on Linky.
Stote Reeder, you know, he likes to coach defense, and he's making an adjustment defensively against Nathaniel. He realizes that Weber is down 2 starters tonight due to injury, and if you just joined us, we'll remind you that Carter Bain and Waylon Jones both sitting this one out with ankle injuries. They will not play tonight, but hope to be able to play on Monday in the regional.
5 for 5 from the line for Nathaniel Marlowe.
And he's up to 18 points on the night. Pretty good first half, but they still trail it by 8. Shots put up, no good. Ritzel gets the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Got his own rebound on the other side of the basket.
I think that's 19 for Ritzel. Here's a steal. Shot up, no good. This time Nathaniel with the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Finds Tate underneath. Out to Dalby. Now to Nathaniel.
Guarded by Ritzel.
Picks up his dribble. You know, when they run a lot of bodies at you like that, it also wears you down. I mean,
sure it does.
You know, it's tough.
But he's got till Monday night to rest.
Crossover dribble, goes up for the 3. It's short. And rebound grabbed out of there by Rankin for Nashville. They get it up ahead to Rainberg. Now in the corner. Here's a drive. Shot is up. No good that time by Boltman. And rebound by Weber. 37 seconds left here in the first half. Let's see if the Trojans can get a quality shot here before the end of the half. With the basketball is Dalby. Now to Marlowe. Back to Dalby.
They got Linky guarding Nathaniel now.
Over to Lohman. Yeah, they just keep running fresh bodies at him. That's tipped and stolen. It's going to be a breakaway by Rainberg, and he lays it in. 12-point lead for Nashville. It's their biggest of the game. 2 seconds left. Trying to get a shot off. Nathaniel puts it up. It's off the iron. No good, and that's the end of the first half. Both teams head to the locker room here at intermission. High-scoring first half here at the Assembly Hall in Nashville. As the third-ranked Nashville Hornets from 2A lead the state-ranked Weber Trojans from 1A, 44-32. We'll come back, talk about the first half with our halftime stats, and look ahead to what's coming next week as postseason begins Monday. We'll talk about it all straight ahead on AreaSports.net.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
For Nathaniel to do his thing when Jones is not out there.
That's back at the Assembly Hall here in Nashville. Let's get a shout-out to everybody at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill who's watching the game tonight with us on the big screen. We appreciate that. Hope you're all enjoying the great food there. And don't forget, half-price appetizers from 8 o'clock until close tonight and every night at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon. Randy Olson and Ron Standard here at the Assembly Hall at halftime as Fisher Overstreet is behind the camera. And it's been an interesting first half of basketball. Big shout-out to Avon and his dad, Chad, who are watching the game tonight from Norris City. A lot of interest in this game tonight. You can message with us and send us a message if you like to through our Facebook Messenger. Just hop on AreaSports.net on Facebook. Go to Messenger and send us a message. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for and what do you think of the game so far. Nashville came in tonight defensively only giving up 45.5 points per game. And Weber already has 32 here in the first half as they shot the ball pretty well. And Ron will tell you exactly how many points Nathaniel Marlowe has here in just a moment. But he had a good first half. But again, the Trojans are playing without the services of Waylon Jones tonight and also without Carter Bain. And so a little bit behind the 8 ball there.
offensively on the season, as we have mentioned before, the Weber Trojans are the top scoring team in the state. They average 74 points per game offensively. They're going to have a hard time getting to 74 tonight. Nashville loves to preach defense, and they've switched their defense up a few times on Nathaniel, trying to slow him down, but he's still gotten quite a few points here at halftime, and Ron will mention that here when we get to the stats in just a moment. We'll take another short break and be right back at the Assembly Hall in Nashville on AreaSports.net.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here at the Assembly Hall in Nashville, where they are introducing and recognizing some more seniors from some other organizations here at Nashville. This is senior night and the final regular season game of the year. Send a shout out to GJ and Renee watching the game tonight all the way from Colorado Springs.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. And Cheyenne is watching tonight from home.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
All right, Cheyenne. And also Mark is watching from Painted tonight. He says he's talking about hospitality and hospitality rooms and stuff. So, yeah, I agree with you there, Mark. The hospitality has been fantastic here at Nashville. We appreciate everything they do and have welcomed us with open arms here tonight to bring this game to all the fans from both Weber and Nashville tonight, and then just general basketball fans all around the state of Illinois. So there's a bunch of them out there. Well, what's it look like in the stat book here at halftime, Ron?
All right, for your Weber Township Trojans, they committed 5 fouls in that half. They were perfect from the free throw line, 5 out of 5. All of those coming from Nathaniel Marlowe. They had 4 players break the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by Nathaniel Marlowe. He had 18 points in that first half. Jacob Marlowe got shut out in that first quarter, come back with 7 points in the second quarter. Bryden Dalby has 5 points, and 2 points for Grayson Lohman for a total of 32. For the Nashville Hornets, they committed 4 fouls. They were 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Maddox Ritzel, who had 19 points. Max Reeder has 3 points. Tice Rainberg with 2. Cassidy Linke with 6. And off the bench, Gannon Turner with 9 points. Brenton Boltman had 2 points. And Palmer Rinkin had 3 points for a total of 44. So like you said, a lot of offense, both teams shooting the ball really well.
Foul situation. Let's talk about that.
All right. We got Nathaniel Marlowe with 2 personal fouls and Grayson Lohman with 2 personal fouls for Weber Township. Nobody has more than 1 personal foul for Nashville Hornets. I think a big part of that lead is the fact that Gannon Turner come off the bench. I think he might be a normal starter. He's one of the guys that didn't start maybe because
he is a normal starter.
Okay.
He's a junior, yeah.
Okay, so he come off the bench, had 9 points to be their second leading scorer in that first half. But, yeah, he is normally a starter. So.
Yeah, again, Ritzel with a great first half. We expected that. He's got 19 at the first half, and he broke the single-season scoring record tonight, passing Tommy Pelczynski, who held the record with 701 points scored in a single season. And Ritzel's gone over that tonight. He needed 5 coming into the game. He's sitting on 19 already. And now he is just 20 points away from catching Lucas O'Rear for all-time leading scorer in a career here at Nashville High School. He may still get it tonight, but he's sure not far away. He's only 20 points shy. Marlowe with 18 points in the first half for Weber.
How many does Ritzel need?
He needs 20 more.
20 more. Yeah, he had 19 in the first half.
Right. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back with more from Nashville in just a moment. It's the Assembly Hall. It's the Trojans and the Hornets on AreaSports.net.
Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks, available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Watching the dance team here at Nashville High School. We talk about how they do everything well here at Nashville. There's something else they do well, is their dance team. Outstanding.
Yeah, pep band, dance team.
And every athletic sport you can think of, both boys and girls.
Boys and girls, yeah.
They're just good out here at Nashville. Like I say, winning breeds winning, and that's what they're doing here. A lot of other basketball games around the area tonight. We'll have all the scores posted for you later on here on our Facebook page at AreaSports.net.
Got any scores yet?
Yeah, Pinckneyville is playing Benton tonight. It's senior night at Benton tonight, and after the first quarter, Benton leads Pinckneyville 18-6 in that one.
Wow.
And let me see what else I can find here for you on the ticker. Mount Vernon leads Marion after one, 13-5. That's senior night at Marion tonight. So the Rams playing well on the road tonight.
Yeah, they don't win very often down there.
It's a tough place to play. Centralia leads Carbondale after one, 17-9. Newton leads Flora at the half, 24-9. And again, we'll have more scores for you posted later tonight.
Standing ovation for the dance team.
Absolutely, they deserve it. Katie is watching from Radom tonight, and she's rooting for the underdog, Weber Trojans. She's a Waltonville fan, but she says she's definitely cheering on Weber tonight. And she says her uncle, Greg Caspin, is a huge Nashville fan. So he said it's fun to root against him, she said. I love that, Katie. That's cool.
Yeah.
Doug is watching tonight from Cape Girardeau, and he says, hey, guys, I'm just a fan of high school hoops.
All right.
I'm with you there, Doug. I'm with you.
Is he a SEMO fan?
Well, I don't know. He'll have to let us know if he's a SEMO fan, but he's watching from Cape Girardeau tonight. Okay. We'll take another short break. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll be back with more from the Assembly Hall in Nashville on AreaSports.net.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322.
Back here live at the Assembly Hall, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard and Fisher Overstreet. You see our halftime score. Nashville leads it over Weber 44-32. Nashville led it by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 24-20. If you just joined us, Maddox Ritzel has scored 19 points in the first half for Nashville. He has over 2,000 points for his career. And Nathaniel Marlowe has scored 18 points for Weber in the first half. And, of course, he has over 3,000 points in his career. So it's the first time in Illinois high school history, Ron, that we're seeing 5,000 career points on the floor at the same time competing against each other. It's really something.
It is, and they've even taken turns guarding each other in that first half.
Yeah, they sure have. We're hoping to maybe get a photo together with them together after the game. It's something that I think a lot of people would like to see. I'm sure there's mutual respect there, no doubt. If you just joined us, too, the Trojans are playing without 2 of their regular starters tonight. Waylon Jones has not started and will not play. Carter Bain also not playing tonight. We understand both of them are nursing ankle injuries. That's according to Coach Jackson Helm that we spoke to before the game, but both hope to be ready to go next week in the regional. Speaking of the regional, Weber will host a first-round regional game in Class 1A on Monday night when they will host Christ Our Rock. There's a good chance that we'll be out there for that game. We're still kind of waiting to see final clearance from IHSA on where we can and can't go as far as doing video. But there's a good chance we may be out there Monday night at Weber as the Trojans will take on Christ Our Rock. Elsewhere next week, again, you've got Waltonville competing in the Alvarado Regional, and you've got Woodlawn playing in the Sparta Regional. Woodlawn will actually host a opening round game on Monday night against Ziegler Royalton. Injuries have been a part of a lot of teams here near the end of the season. A lot of ankle injuries around the region tonight. I'm not going to go into detail about them, but there's just a lot of teams that are facing ankle injuries. And you know, a few people have said, well, maybe we're just playing too many games right now, because they are playing 31 basketball games now in the regular season when you add the tournaments, the shootouts, and the regular season games. And maybe that is too many games. I don't know, because we're seeing seemingly an abnormal amount of ankle injuries towards the end of the season this year from a lot of teams and a lot of players. So I don't know.
Could have something to do with it, because I think that's the most games that high schools in Illinois have been allowed to play.
Right.
Ever.
The Nashville Hornets will be participating in the Pinckneyville Regional, and then Nashville will be hosting the sectional here, the 2A sectional. They are the number 1 seed in that sectional, and deservedly so, as they are 28-2 on the season.
There's a pathway there if they keep playing like they have to win 22 games in a row.
If you're wondering what regionals will feed into the sectional here at Nashville in 2A, the regional winners from Pinckneyville, Benton, Massac County, and Columbia, those 4 regionals will all feed into the sectional here at Nashville in Class 2A.
That'll probably feature 4 pretty good basketball teams.
Yes, it will. But, you know, I think by and large a lot of 2A basketball is down this year, but it's definitely not down at Nashville this year. They're playing very high level of basketball, and they could go very, very deep this year, and that's what Hornet fans are hoping for. And so we're seeing 2 teams that could go very deep this year. As Nathaniel Marlowe puts up the shot, it's no good. Rebound, back up, shot is good, and a foul's gone. As Marlowe connects after the missed shot, and they'll go to the line for the and 1.
20 points for Nathaniel. That's the second foul on Cassidy Linke.
Marlowe at the line.
Missed one, his first miss.
Yeah, he's 5 out of 6 from the line tonight. As Nashville will bring it back the other way. Again, they've won 22 games in a row. As the pass comes out to Linke. Yeah, Coach Reeder has played a lot of players tonight in Nashville. I think 10 different players, if I'm counting right, have seen action in this one so far. Of course, with it being senior night, he started all seniors tonight. Reeder gets the ball.
Yep.
Now it comes to Turner.
Started all 6 of them, didn't he?
Right. There's Rainberg with a shot that's no good. Marlowe's got the rebound for Weber, and Trojans will bring it back the other way.
Well, they could get this thing back down to 7 there.
Yeah, that's the first thing you got to do if you're a Weber fan, is you got to get it down to single digits and then go from there. Trojans are 24-5 on the season. They definitely upped the ante on their schedule this year, as Marlowe off one leg puts that one in.
You know, Waltonville played this Nashville team just a couple of weeks ago.
And Waltonville had them on the ropes.
Yeah, they did.
Waltonville led them by 6 in the second half, led them by 9 in the second quarter, as the shot is in and out, no good. 22 points for Marlowe now. At the half, Centralia leads Carbondale 34-25. Here's a breakaway. That's going to be an easy layup for Maddox Ritzel.
21 for Ritzel.
Mm-hmm. 46-36 as the Trojans bring it back up. Dalby has it. Gets it over to Nathaniel. Nathaniel takes it in, scores again.
24.
Right now they're running Linky at him defensively. And there's a drive by Ritzel. And he draws a foul. And Maddox Ritzel will go to the line. Yeah, you're watching two basketball players in the same game on the same night who lead their team or will lead their team in career scoring. So, you know, Nathaniel Marlowe already is the career leading scorer for Weber, and it's just a matter of time, and it may still happen tonight, that Maddox Ritzel becomes the all-time leading scorer for Nashville as he is closing in on Lucas O'Rear.
Yeah, right now Nathaniel leads 24-23 over Ritzel. They got their own thing going on out there.
Ritzel just needs 16 more points to catch Lucas O'Rear on the career list here at Nashville. And you think about all the great players that have played at Nashville down through the ages. Here's Jacob Marlowe with the fadeaway. It's good.
He's perfected that shot.
Yeah, he has. Again, I think he's playing with a lot more confidence than he did earlier in the season. And that's coming at a good time as we get close to postseason here, because they're going to need him to play well in postseason. That layup is up and in by Rainberg.
That's a nice drive to the basket.
A lot of weapons on this Nashville team. They're going to be a tough out in Class 2A, that's for sure. Trojans back in the front court with Dalby. Gives it to Marlowe. 3 balls good.
Is that a 3?
It was a 3. That gives
27.
Gives him 27. Here's Dalby. Bounce pass over
nice
to Loma.
Pass.
And that's a bucket. And now all of a sudden, it is a 5-point game. The Trojans are roaring back here.
Yeah, they were down 10.
Actually, we're down 12.
12, that's right.
Yeah, 12 was the biggest
We're
deficit.
down 12.
Got it back to 5. 3 players at the scorer's bench getting ready to check in for Nashville as Coach Reeder is going to change it up. That shot's no good. Rebound Weber. They can get it even closer now. Nathaniel's got the basketball. 4:14 left here in the third quarter. That ball's almost stripped. Nathaniel gets it back, leans in, off the back iron, follows his shot. It goes out of bounds, and they say it's off Nashville. It's going to be a Weber ball. Boltman's going to come back in for Nashville along with Rankin, and also Brooks checking back in for the Hornets. 4:04 to play here in the third quarter.
Would you say how many points Nashville gives up a game?
46.5.
All right.
They're just about there.
Weber's at 47.
They just went over that mark, didn't they?
And we're halfway through the third quarter.
Yes. Ritzel inside, missed a shot, but his follow is good as he tipped in his own miss. And that stops the run by Weber. As the Trojans had got it down to 3, now it's back up to 5, 52-47. Weber hanging around here at the Assembly Hall tonight. Here's Lohman over to Dalby. That's going to be a charging foul. After he made the pass, Lohman ran over the defender, and that's a good job defensively by Turner.
Pass and crash.
Yeah, pass
3
and
fouls.
crash.
3 fouls on Lohman.
Turner did a good job of keeping his ground and taking the hit that time. He was definitely run over. And the Hornets have the basketball. In the corner with it is Rankin. Now over on the left wing to Turner. Around the perimeter, looking for a shot.
With down 2 starters, it's been a valiant effort so far by Weber.
It has been. That's knocked away from behind by Marlowe. They get the steal, now up to Dalby. Dalby's going to give it to Marlowe. He's going to put up a 3 ball. It's short this time. And rebounds grabbed by Boltman. Hornets on the move again. Boy, if that 3 would have went, it would have cut it to 2.
Yeah. Well, I think Nashville fans got to give Weber credit and, say, well, it's easy to see how this team won
well, I want to give
24 basketball
I want to
games.
give both schools credit for scheduling this game, and I promised we would tell you how this game came about, so we'll tell you that story right now. We were talking to Coach Reeder before the game and said, how did this thing come about? As the turnaround's no good by Jacob Marlowe, and he said, we had this game scheduled with Heron. And he said Heron decided to back out of the date for whatever reason. And he said, so that freed us up. And he said, you don't want to have a vacant date on senior night. So he said, I quickly sent out a mass email to several schools several athletic directors, and he said Matt Strain as the pass goes into Marlowe, and Marlowe scores on the drive. And all of a sudden it is a 3-point game and timeout Nashville.
Forced a Nashville timeout.
Yeah, it did.
Went from 12 down to 3.
I'll go ahead and finish. Keep it right here. We'll tell this story, all right? So he sends out the mass email, all right? Matt Strain, the athletic director of Weber, answers that email within 5 minutes and says, hey, we're interested in playing you. And Coach Reeder says, are you sure? And
no, Coach Reeder says, well, you have to come here.
Yeah, and Matt says, okay, that's fine. And then Coach Reeder says, by the way, it's our senior night. And Matt says, that's fine. And so the game was scheduled. And so that's why you have the Weber Trojans playing here tonight against Nashville on their senior night.
And then, lo and behold, after all that takes place, you have history being made with a 3,000-plus score and a 2,000-plus score.
So when they scheduled this game, this was way back in November, I think it was. Not November, I'm sorry. What month did he tell me they scheduled it? This was way back in the summer. Summer, I guess, maybe it was, yeah. They scheduled this. Well, lo and behold, back then nobody knew that Nashville was going to be 28-2 and Weber was going to be 24-5. Nobody knew for certain that Ritzel was going to be sitting over 2,000 points and Marlowe over 3,000 points. So, it's turned into quite a marquee game in Southern Illinois tonight that has interest of a lot of people.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people in this place to see it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mount Vernon leads Marion at the half, 22-21. That would be a big win for the Rams if they got that tonight on the road. Here's Ritzel with it. Gets it over in the corner to Brooks. Back out to the top it comes to Turner. Turner drives, takes it inside, and scores. I'm impressed with Turner.
He's been a difference maker in this game. He's got 11 points.
He can play. Gannon Turner, 5'11 junior. He's been big time tonight for Nashville. Here's a steal. Look out, Ritzel with a breakaway. He may dunk it. Yes, he does. Maddox Ritzel slams it down with one hand. That puts the Hornets up by 7, and it forces a timeout by the Weber Trojans.
How do we get the crowd in it?
We'll be back in 30 seconds to the Assembly Hall.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here at Nashville High School in the Assembly Hall, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard and Fisher Overstreet. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast that Stote Reeder's younger brother, Chester Reeder, is the head coach of the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. Both teams ranked in the top 5 in the state. They could potentially meet against each other in postseason, but it would only be in a trophy game. And wouldn't that be something if they met in a trophy game at Champaign-Urbana? Either for the championship or for third place. Here's Marlowe for 3, nails it. Holy cow.
32.
Marlowe brings it back to a 4-point game. Well, most of these Nashville fans have not seen Nathaniel Marlowe play this year, so they're getting a treat tonight. Yeah. And most of the Weber fans have not seen Ritzel play tonight, so they're getting a treat.
Coach Helm calls that timeout, says get the ball to Nathaniel and let him shoot a 3.
And Ritzel goes up for the shot and leaves it short, but he'll go to the line for a pair. Well, these are two strong competitors.
First foul on Dalby.
Two team leaders. Showing us their A games tonight. Both playing very well. Free throws good by Ritzel.
Yeah, both of them really good free throw shooters. That's one way to get to 2,000 and 3,000 points. Make those freebies.
Right. Ritzel's second free throw is no good. He's got 27 or 28 points, I think. Here's Steele. Now he's got another bucket. Ritzel with the steal and the deuce. Nashville back up by 7 with 33 seconds left.
He's got 30. I think he may get there tonight.
He might. He needed 39 coming in to break Lucas O'Rear. I'm sure he would love nothing more than to do it at home in front of the hometown fans, especially here on a big, big crowd on senior night.
That's 3 fouls on Linky.
Well, if the game stays close, he's going to stay on the floor because we're going to need him on the floor if the game stays close. And it's still close at 7 points. As Weber has hung in there despite playing without 2 starters. Lohman's open for 3. He's going to let it fly, and he got it. Wow. How about that?
I'll tell you, he's done a great job filling in for Carter Bain.
That is a huge shot by Lohman. Grayson Lohman, 5'10" senior.
7 points for Lohman.
4-point game. There's a shot up and in on the layup by Linky, Cassidy Linky, just before the horn.
I tell you, I think Nashville scored a bucket just before the horn at all 3 stops.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
After 3 quarters of play, it's Nashville 61, Weber 55. Don't go away. We'll be back with an exciting 4th quarter in 30 seconds. Back here live at the Assembly Hall, they're honoring the Brinkman girls, 2 of the outstanding players on the Hornets basketball team, as they have surpassed 500 rebounds this year. Again, the Nashville Hornets are defending state champs for girls high school basketball, and they just won a regional last night, so they're moving on to the sectional now for Nashville girls basketball as they try to defend that state title, so good luck to them as they move along. Well, we got 1 more quarter left to play. It's been a old-fashioned shootout here at the Assembly Hall, and the 2 players that everybody wanted to see have lived up to the hype as...
Yeah, I got 32-30 right now.
Yeah, right now
Nathaniel leading Ritzel 32-30.
Marlowe 32, Ritzel 30. It's amazing. Nashville has the ball to start the 4th quarter. Here's a turnaround by Ritzel, and it rolls in.
They may be stopping this game for another award.
They might. He's got 32. He needed 39 to break Lucas O'Rear's career scoring mark. He may very well get it. Here's Nathaniel with it. Picks up his dribble. Comes back out to Tate. Now to Lohman. Now to Marlowe. And that's going to be a moving screen. Yeah, coach didn't like that one. Coach Helm said, come on. But the call stands, and it's going to be Nashville ball.
3 fouls on Tate.
So, back the other way go the Hornets. Here's a steal. That's picked off by Dalby. Dalby puts up the shot, scores. That's a big play.
Stayed with it, didn't he?
That's a big play.
Yeah, they
got the steal and got the deuce. Shot inside from the outside, picked up by Ritzel, puts it up and in. Maddox Ritzel with a stick back. That gives him 34. Nathaniel Marlowe with the basketball, guarded by Ritzel. Puts up the shot. No, that's not Ritzel guarding that time.
Taken away by Tate.
The Tate, and put up by Marlowe. Jacob Marlowe puts it up and in, and he gets fouled.
Tate come up from behind, stole that ball.
The Trojans just keep hanging around. What a valiant effort tonight by Weber.
First foul on Reeder.
Let me remind everybody that Nashville has won 22 games in a row, all right? And they're the number 3 team in the state in Class 2A, playing in their building on senior night, and Weber's hanging with them. 65-60. Here's Trojans with it. Ritzel on the wing. Around the perimeter now. Ritzel again has it. Takes it inside the paint. Too strong off the glass this time. Lohman's got the rebound.
Lohman.
The little guy on the floor, and Lohman gets the rebound.
He's done a great job tonight.
He has. Here's Marlowe out there against Linky. Goes up for the shot and got it to fall and drew the foul. That cuts it to 3, and with the free throw, he can cut it to 2. 5:56 left. And for Marlowe, that is what?
34,
34,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's 34, I think. I think they both have.
I think they both have it.
Both have 34, yep. And Marlowe gets the free throw, 65-63. Here's Ritzel with it again for Nashville.
You notice a lack of turnovers by both teams.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean basketball game, honestly.
We shoot the ball well and don't turn it over, man. It's fun to watch.
It's a big possession for Nashville. 2-point lead with 5.5 to go. Here's a drive. The shot from the elbow is off the mark. Rebound Weber. They can tie it.
Or go ahead.
Tie it or take the lead as Marlowe has it. Gets it to little brother Jacob. Gives it back to Nathaniel. He's trying to wheel and deal out there. A little help defense coming up. Now back to Dalby. There's the cutter. It's Jacob. Going to give it back to Nathaniel. Can't shoot it. Now they hand it off to him again. He'll put one up from the corner.
Unbelievable.
That's just a tough shot right there.
Unbelievable shot.
You just got to tip your hat to him that time.
Yeah.
He ties the game at 65, and now Weber can take the lead. 4:39 to play in the game, and the Weber fans up on the far side are up and yelling. They're seeing something special here tonight. Here's a shot from
Dalby
the wing.
for 3.
Dalby puts Weber ahead, 67-65.
Timeout, Nashville.
4:24 to go in the ball game. Weber's on a run, and they have the Nashville Hornets down.
They were down by 12 at the half, Randy. They lead by 4.
Yes.
That's a 16-point turnaround.
16-point turnaround.
In a quarter and a half.
For the Weber Trojans, playing without 2 starters tonight. That's amazing. We're going to keep it right here. If you want to zoom in tight on the Weber bench there, that'd be great. As Fisher Overstreet's going to peer into the huddle there, and we're going to take a look at what's going on as Coach Jackson Helm talking to his troops.
38 points for Nathaniel Marlowe.
And 34 for Maddox Ritzel.
Yeah, 34. 38-34 right now. Nathaniel leads Maddox Ritzel 38-34.
Let's give you the score by quarters. Nashville led it after the first quarter, 24-20. They went up by 12 at the half, 44-32. Weber cut the lead to 6 by the end of the third quarter, 61-55. And now Weber has their first lead of the game since it was 7-6. That's the last time Weber led, was when it was 7-6. But now they lead it 67-65 with 4:24 to go in the game.
People not familiar with this team watch that JV game and might have thought, well, this game will be more of the same. But
yeah, it was pretty lopsided in the JV game. Well, let's see what Nashville does. My money says they're going to go to Ritzel. What do you think? Oh, here's a drive, and that's off the mark. Layup by Boltman was missed.
Yeah, Jacob Marlowe high for the rebound.
And Weber's got the rebound, and Marlowe's got the basketball. And he's going to take it to the paint and draws the foul. One thing in the arsenal of Nathaniel Marlowe that a lot of people maybe overlook is the fact that he's got this hesitation dribble that he does, that he'll slow down or he'll come to a complete stop and let the defender fly by. And sometimes that slides him open for an open shot, or, like in the case that happened right there, allows him to draw the foul. And he hits the free throw. It's 68-65. Trojans with 4 minutes to play. Second one rolls off. Nashville with the basketball. Rankin has it. Hands the ball off at the top. Here's a backdoor play to Ritzel. He scores. Good play to Ritzel.
36.
They hit him on the backdoor cut, and he scores the layup.
He needs 3 to become the all-time leading scorer. at Nashville.
There's a layup on the other end, and that's good. Is that score right on the scoreboard? I think they put it on maybe on the wrong side. Ritzel's just done it.
Hey, that ties it.
Ritzel has just hit the mark, and now he's going to go over it and be the all-time leading scorer for Nashville. But they got a game they got to try to win now, as Weber is continuing to shoot lights out and give them all they want here. 72-70 with 3 minutes to go. Top of the key three. In and out. The battle for the rebound goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Nashville. Hornets, underneath their own basket, come into Ritzel. Guarded by Marlowe. Marlowe picked up 2 fouls early in the game, but has managed not to since then. The three ball's no good by Brooks. Another rebound, 3-ball again. This time it's buried by Boltman. And Nashville regains the lead at 73-72. And now Weber calls timeout. What a battle here tonight at the Assembly Hall. 73-72, Hornets lead it with 2:42 to play. And we'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
Home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon, or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare.
Put Linky
well, we're going to congratulate Maddox Ritzel. He has just broken the career scoring mark here at Nashville High School. He has 39 points. That's what he needed tonight to surpass Lucas O'Rear. That's what he's got. And he gets the steals. He takes it away from Marlowe and takes it down and lays it in. Ritzel puts Nashville up 75-72. Plenty of time left, 2:17. Marlowe for three, got it.
He's got 46.
46 points for Nathaniel Marlowe, and we're tied at 75. This is incredible. Wow. Here's Ritzel again for three. That's off the mark. Rebound Lohman.
Lohman clearing the boards at 5'10". He's been doing it all night.
5'10's being generous, too, I think. Chad's tuned in. He says, what a game. I'm with you. All tied up 75-75 with 1:44 left. Marlowe is double teamed out there, and timeout is called by Weber. Yeah, obviously Coach Reeder knows he's got to try to slow him down if he can. He's got 44 points, and Weber has the ball with 1:43 left. We're going to just keep it right here. Go ahead and move into the Nashville huddle this time if you want to, Fisher, and we'll take a close look at what Coach Reeder is trying to do in there. Anybody's ball game, 75-75, 1:43 left. It's senior night here at Nashville at the Assembly Hall. Nashville has won 22 games in a row. They're ranked number 3 in the state in Class 2A. Weber's playing without 2 of their starters tonight, but boy, what an effort tonight by both Tate and by Grayson Lohman.
Yeah. Kudos to both them guys. Unbelievable.
And again, we've seen history in seeing the 2 players on the floor tonight with 5,000-plus points between them. And we've seen history made tonight with Maddox Ritzel breaking both the single-season scoring record as well as the career scoring record tonight for Nashville.
Maddox Ritzel gets another point, and both these guys will be over 40 individually, 40 points.
I think Ritzel's got it on that last layup. I believe he's going to get another one. Up's going to get fouled by Marlowe.
That's a good foul.
Yeah,
he's going to lay it in. 3 fouls on Marlowe.
Yeah, I've got Marlowe with 44 and Ritzel with 41. I think Ritzel went over, got the 41 mark on that last steal and layup. They're scoring them so fast it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, it is hard to keep up.
Definitely a historic night here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to count him again. I think he's got 39, but I don't know.
They've got 41 on the board, too. And now he gets another layup. Good pass into Ritzel. Unreal. 77-75. Both these players just playing outstanding. There's a double team. They get it over to Dalby. Back to
They got
Marlowe.
Ritzel on Nathaniel now.
He puts up the shot over Ritzel and he scores.
Unbelievable.
And Ritzel just shakes his head as Marlowe puts up the shot over him.
That must have been a 2.
It was a 2. We're tied at 77. We're under a minute left. Big possession here for Nashville. Tie ball game. 52 seconds left. They lob it into Ritzel. And he missed the bunny. And rebound Weber. They can take the lead. They can take the lead. Do you hold it for one shot here, or what do you do? Marlowe's going to take it in and put up the shot, and it rolls off, but he's fouled, and Marlowe's going to go to the line with 33 seconds left. That's amazing.
Boltman with the foul, his second.
Well, actually, it's not. Are they not? They're going to say it's not a shooting foul? Yeah, Boltman was called for the foul.
I don't think it was a shooting foul.
Nathaniel Marlowe's gassed. He's got his hands on his legs, on his knees. He's gassed. They have run so many players at him tonight. Marlowe's got 46. And I think Ritzel's got 43. And they did finally call a timeout. Timeout with 33 seconds left. I think our sponsors will understand if we just keep it right here. There's just too much action going on here. We don't want to miss anything. We don't want you to miss anything. As we have a tie ball game at 77-77 with 33 seconds left. Full house here tonight at the Assembly Hall in Nashville. Final regular season game of the year. This game has been good for both of these teams, Ron.
2 players.
Win or lose, it's been a great game, and it's going to help both of them.
2 players with 40-plus points. Both these teams have played about as perfect a basketball game as you can play. I mean, there's just hardly any turnovers. The ball is going in the basket like crazy.
People will be talking about this game for a long time.
Yeah, they will, regardless of the outcome of this game.
Pep Band is still into it, doing a great job here. All right, it'll be out of bounds to the Trojans underneath their own basket. They ruled it was not a shooting foul. Marlowe's got the basketball.
Double teamed in the corner.
Double team, and he puts it up anyway. Missed a shot. Rebound Nashville, 25 seconds left. Foul on Tate. Now, there were fouls to give.
That's 4 on Tate.
And that's only 3 team fouls on Weber. So Weber's got fouls to give before you send Nashville to the line. But we're still in a tie ball game at 77 all. 24 seconds left. The ball is in Ritzel's hand, the money man for Nashville. And he's guarded by Marlowe.
I say they try to get it to him down low. Maybe call time. No, we're down to 10 already.
Well, they've lobbed it into him a couple times, and so I think that's the reason why Marlowe's on him. They try to lob it again. Ball's loose in the corner. Timeout, Coach Reeder, with 2.3 seconds left.
Wow.
We might be headed to overtime.
Wow.
They couldn't get a shot off.
Well, if we go to overtime, Ritzel and Nathaniel both have 60 points by the time we're done.
This is something, isn't it? Wow. How are you liking it at JJ Sports Bar and Grill, huh? Watching it on the big screen there. Yeah. How about Bubba's, too? You guys got a crowd there tonight? How about the Sportsman? They're watching it at the Sportsman tonight, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they're paying close attention, they are definitely being entertained.
Norm asked the question, why was Weber booked to play Nashville? I answered that question earlier. I told the whole story, Norm, as to how this game was booked. Basically, Nashville had an open date. Game was canceled that they had booked with Heron. They needed somebody to play on senior night. They sent out a mass email to several schools, several athletic directors. Weber was the first school to respond and said, "We'll play you." Yeah. And that's how it got scheduled. So 2.3 seconds left, all tied at 77. Nashville will have the ball in their front court.
That's not much time, but it's enough time.
Taking it out of bounds will be Linke.
Weber wanted to see how they lined up.
Yep, and then they take another timeout themselves to adjust. So we'll take a quick timeout and be back in 30 seconds.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back live at the Assembly Hall. 2.3 seconds left. Nashville have the ball in the front court. All tied at 77-77 here on senior night at the Assembly Hall. What's going to happen?
A lot of blue in this building tonight.
From both teams.
May get a 5-second count.
Pass comes in to Ritzel. He's going to put up the runner.
Hey, won the game.
He got it. He won the game. Maddox Ritzel wins the game.
Yep.
On a runner. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Boy, that was a floater. They earned it.
He took it down the lane, elevated, put it up with one hand, and it caught rim, dribbled around a little bit, and fell through. And Nashville wins it 79-77 for their 23rd straight win of the season. What a finish. What more could you ask for tonight? 45 points for Maddox Ritzel, 46 unofficially for Marlowe, Nathaniel Marlowe. Ron will total those up and see if we come up with those same numbers. What an incredible night. You knew it was going to be a challenge for the Weber Trojans coming in here. Nashville just doesn't lose at home. They rarely ever lose at home. And they were on a 22-game winning streak, had been playing very, very well. Got tested recently by Waltonville in the shootout. In fact, Waltonville had them down by 6 in the second half, and Nashville was resilient to come back and win that game. And they were resilient again tonight as Maddox Ritzel pulls it off with a runner down the lane and wins it for the Hornets 79-77. An incredible basketball game, one that the fans all enjoyed regardless of who you're rooting for. And I think it's a game that people are going to be talking about for a long, long time. Where were you when Nashville and Weber played at the Assembly Hall? Man, oh man. Again, special thanks to everybody here associated with Nashville High School for the hospitality. Sean Rent, the athletic director, does an incredible job here promoting the athletic programs at Nashville. His Twitter page is top-notch, what they do to promote all their extracurricular activities here. I mean, they're on top of their game here. Coaching staff has been great to us as well, and even at the junior high level, we always like working with the folks here at Nashville. They're always good to us, and we enjoy coming here. Wish the Nashville Hornets a lot of luck as they move on to the 2A regional at Pinckneyville next week. Wish the Weber Trojans a lot of luck as they move on to the regional at Altamont next week. Weber will actually play a home regional game on Monday night against Christ Our Rock. good chance that we'll be there for that game, although we're still waiting for the final word from IHSA as to where we can and can't go. So we may not know till Sunday as exactly where we're going to go, but we'll have it all posted, and then we'll let you know for sure. Great job by Fisher Overstreet tonight behind the camera, capturing all the action here at the Assembly Hall. Huge crowd on hand, and a lot of spirit in the building for both teams, and just a great basketball game, and what more can you ask for?
Yeah, we need to give a shout out to those officials, man. They did a great job.
They did. They kept control of the basketball game, and there was just a lot of action out there, and they brought their A game tonight as well, and that's important for a big game like this. You want it to be officiated well too, and I think it was for the most part. It was a pretty clean game and not a whole lot of turnovers, and it came down to the wire. Final 2.5 seconds. Nashville ran an out-of-bounds play right in front of their bench. They got the ball to their money man, Ritzel. He took it down the lane, as he has many times this year. Put up a little floater that caught iron, rolled around, dribbled around, and fell through as the horn sounded. And the Hornets win it 79-77. Ron is still putting the finishing touches on those stats. Again, by scores by quarter, Nashville led at 24-20 after the first quarter. It was 44-32 at the half. They led it by 6 after 3 quarters, 61-55, and they pull it out here, 79-77. What do you got for us there, Ron?
All right. For the Weber Trojans, they committed 11 personal fouls in this game. They were 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. They had 4 players break the scoring column. They were led in scoring by Nathaniel Marlowe. I got him down for 46.
That's what I got, too.
46 points. Little brother Jacob Marlowe with 14 points. Bryden Dalby also in double figures for Weber with 10 points. 7 points for Grayson Lohman in his maybe his first start of the year. I don't know, but great job by him. Total of 77 points. For Nashville, they had 7 players break the scoring column. They also committed 11 personal fouls in this game, and they were 7 out of 9 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Maddox Ritzel with 45 points. Followed in double figures by Gannon Turner with 11 points. Max Reeder had 3. Tice Rainberg had 4. Cassidy Linke with 8 points. 5 points for Brenton Boltman and 3 points for Palmer Rinkin for a total of 79. So just great shooting, great free throw shooting by both teams. Just a great high school basketball game.
And again, congratulations to Maddox Ritzel, as he has become the all-time leading scorer in Nashville Hornets history. He passed up Lucas O'Rear tonight. O'Rear, of course, played for the Hornets from 2004 to 2007.
Needed 39 coming in and got 45. Had 19 at the half. Wound up with 45.
And Marlowe just continues to creep closer and closer to the number 2 position.
18 at the half for Nathaniel Marlowe. Finished with 46.
And he is getting closer and closer to that number 2 position all time. And I'm sure that he's going to get there probably on Monday night, I'm going to say, in the first game of the regional whenever they face Christar Rock. But you got 2 players in Ritzel and Marlowe who, between them have scored over 5,000 points in their career. And then tonight they combined for 91 points. I mean, we just saw something really special tonight. I mean, this is historic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've never seen a 3,000 and 2,000 point score out there playing together. And
Never.
They put on a show, man. 46 for one, 45 for the other.
And then what made it great was that they were guarding each other. A good part of the time.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the time late in the game when Marlowe put the shot up over Ritzel, and I saw Ritzel just shake his head like, man. And you just got to love that. You tip your hat to them, and they're fierce competitors.
That was a horse shot over there in the corner where at the angle, all you can see is the backboard, really. You can see a little bit of the front of the rim, and that's it, and he just swished it. Nothing but net.
Just mutual respect, I think, for both these players. And, again, they're in 2 different classes. Class 2A and 1A. They're not going to play each other in postseason. This is the only time they're going to face each other. And I'm just so glad that the schools got together and scheduled this game, because what a way to wrap up the regular season. Can Can you think of any other way to wrap it up but this? I mean, this has been extra special tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I got in for free. I don't know what it costs to get in here, but these people got their money's worth.
They did get their money's worth tonight. No question about that. No question about that. But, yeah, Maddox Ritzel now the all-time leading scorer in you want to zoom in on him, on Maddox down there? Maddox Ritzel, yeah. All-time leading scorer in Nashville Hornets history tonight. And, you think of all the players down through the years that have played for Nashville and wore the Hornets uniform. That's a mouthful when you say that he's the all-time leading scorer in Nashville history.
Yeah.
Just like Nathaniel Marlowe is the all-time leading scorer in Weber Trojans history. So pretty special. You see kids getting their pictures taken with Maddox. You got to appreciate that, and just fun to see tonight. Just fun to see. I don't know what else to add.
Yeah, for the last regular season game of the year, we couldn't have had a better one.
Heck of a ball game. It really has been. Well, we appreciate the great camera work tonight by Fisher Overstreet. He's done a good job. And, Ron, so glad that you were here to enjoy it with me. It's been a lot of fun, and hope the fans back home have enjoyed it as well. What a night it was. Final score, Nashville wins it over Weber, 79-77. 46 points for Nathaniel Marlowe, 45 for Maddox Ritzel.
2.3 seconds to go, Randy, when they inbounded that ball in their own front court. And if that shot don't go in, we're still playing. We're looking at bonus basketball, and these guys are going over 50 points apiece probably.
For sure.